Yo, hello YouTube. This is LoserPie, here with a little bit of a tutorial on what to do for your computer. So let's say your computer is like full of a bunch of apps and stuff, and it's just full of like all different sorts of apps and everything. It's just full of apps, and you really want to clear out your computer really fastly and really easily. Now, I've already factory resetted my computer and totally wiped out like all pictures and stuff. So I clearly, as you can see, I have like maybe 2 applications, maybe even 3, which is Google Chrome, OBS Studio, which is what I'm using to record this, and Epic Games Launcher. So let's get right into it. So what you want to do, okay, now I'm opening Google Chrome just to show you the instructions, but what you want to do, what you actually want to do, I'll show you what I did, but before I show you what I did, I want to show you what the basic, easy setup process is. So basically what you want to do is you want to go over here to your start menu. You're going to click on it and you're going to find your settings. Okay? Now, in your settings, what you're going to do is you're going to look for your system and recovery options. Now, what this will do, type in recovery. Recovery settings. So what this will do, recovery options. So as you can see, you go to update and security right here, and you go to recovery. Now what this is basically if your PC isn't running well, you can resetting it might help. This lets you choose to keep your personal files or remove them, and then reinstall Windows. Okay, reinstalls Windows 10. Now what you could do, okay, is what you really want to do, okay, is you would click Get Started. It would bring up. Let's just show you. So let's say I click Get Started, right? I select Get Started. It would bring up this option that would say you have 2 options. Your first option is to keep my files, remove apps and settings, but keeps your personal files. Second option would be to basically remove all your personal files and settings and apps. So let's say we click on first one, and you say that you click on that. Now, what this does is when you click on the first option, it's going to restore your apps and settings which came with this PC. So, in a sense, just click that, hit next, and then hit reset PC. What it'll do is it'll basically wipe out all your apps, but it'll keep all your personal information, all your personal files and stuff all onto this. It'll recover any old apps that was first installed into the computer, and it'll also reinstall Windows 10. Now, there is another way to do this, but it's a lot harder of a way. Mostly what I did, because I didn't really know how to really factory reset my computer, is I looked up how to reset your laptop for Windows 10. Now what this does is right when you set it up, you can see that Google automatically gives you what to do. So basically, as you can see, you navigate to your settings like I showed before, navigate to settings, go to update and security. You click the recovery, which is in the left panel, you click recovery on the left panel. Windows presents you with 3 major options, which is reset the PC, go back to an earlier build, and advanced setup. And then you just basically click reset this PC. Now there are more items to it that I can show you more of. This is from a laptop corporation, so they do know what they're doing. It gives you the basically you navigate the settings, go into your update security. And right there, you can see the recovery panel, which is checking for updates. This is what you choose, whether you want an advanced startup or just totally reset your PC. Basically, just getting started with resetting. That's very obvious. I personally do that. As you can see, I already showed you the first option and the second option, which is keep your files or remove everything and just remove all your personal files and apps and settings. Just completely wipe everything. That's if you're someone. The best option would be the first one, especially if you still have the PC that you're working with and you still want to use it. Best thing to do is to basically just choose the first option. It's the best way. Just choose the first option. It's not that hard. I will say, let me check this. I will say, sorry, I had to check my OBS. I will say removing everything, that's basically a good setting if you're really wanting to sell your computer and you don't want it anymore and you just want to, get rid of any data or any bad, history or search history. You can completely remove everything and have whoever buys the computer, have them figure out basically get a new hard drive and everything. Unless you've already fried your hard drive, then they're going to have to get a new hard drive and a new operating system. Next, as you can see, this is supposed to happen after you click one of the settings for the first option or second option. It's supposed to actually come up with this window right here, which is, do you want to clean the drives too? Which basically it comes up with just remove my files, which is quicker but less secure. Use this if you're keeping the PC. But if you're selling the PC, remove files and clean the drive. This may take a few hours, but will make it hard for someone to recover your removed files. Use this if you're recycling the PC. So if you're recycling it, selling it, getting it, pawn shopping it, pawning it in, whatever. The second option for that, for your drives, to clean your drives, or just to remove your files. Basically, just choose the first option for removing your files if you're keeping the PC. If you're not keeping the PC and you're selling it, always obviously go for the second option. Next, it'll pop up this window, which will basically say, warning, this PC was recently upgraded to Windows 10. If you reset the PC, this PC won't be able to undo the upgrade and go back to the previous version of Windows. And that's just a warning to say, like, if you reset it, it's going to reinstall Windows, but it won't be the same updated version as you had before. I already had a really fast Windows 10, but as you can tell by my taskbar and stuff, I uninstalled it and reinstalled, reset my PC, and totally made it to where I have an older or a newer version of Windows 10 because it was reinstalled. Next, when you hit that warning, it's going to ask you, are you ready to reset this PC? Basically, resetting this will remove all personal files and users' accounts on this PC, any apps and programs that didn't come with this PC, any changes made to settings. This will take a while and your PC will restart. Then basically continue, and as you can see, exit and continue the Windows 10. And yeah. There's also troubleshooting it, which also restart your PC or use advanced options. Basically, the best is, like I said, if your computer's running really slow and you want it quick again, you can easily hit troubleshoot, and that will fix. Other than that, guys, you'll basically get this screen after it's all reset. You get a basic screen of Windows 10 again, and Windows 10 will be reinstalled into your computer. You would have to go through the setup process a bit, but other than that, you would be totally down. Now, what I do suggest is if you have a 1 terabyte hard drive or an iCloud storage, and you don't want that on your computer, you can actually uninstall that. It will not affect your computer. Actually, it won't. it won't remove any personal files, any personal pictures, nothing, as long as it's not set up. Even if it was set up, like I even set up mine, but I had nothing in my OneDrive, so there was nothing important in it, so I totally wiped out and installed my OneDrive. Now I'm actually working with a different, altogether I'm working with a different hard drive. I'm working with a 32 gigabyte hard drive, or a 32 gigabyte external memory, for social media. I'm also running 4 gigabytes of memory for a hard drive, and I also have another 250 gigabytes of external storage, all into a little compact thing. So, if this video was all helpful for you guys, I want you to make sure to subscribe, turn on post notifications, and leave a like on this premiere. It would mean a lot. Also, if you can, it would really mean a lot. If you're using or playing Fortnite on a console, I do suggest using the supporter creator code ENDER. That is capital E, lowercase e, capital E, lowercase NDER, ENDER. So use support creator code ENDER in the Fortnite item shop when buying Vbucks or anything. It would mean a lot. It's my buddy's code.